Just a tough one. This obviously story of two halves, and in the third quarter killed us. I just told the team, we said, you know, this game was for first place, and we had to play with energy and talk, and the team that played with the most energy and the most talk and the most togetherness would win the game. And I thought in the first half we were awesome in all those areas, and then in the second half they were awesome in all those areas, and we took a step back in those areas. And you know, we'll learn from it, and I'm kicking myself because you know, Molly had 3 fouls, and I debated back and forth on whether to start her in the second half, and I decided not to start her, and you know, we had started offensively really well. So I won't sleep tonight thinking of that. That's on me, that I should have kept with our rotation, and instead I think I overcoached and kept her out, and that put us behind the 8 ball for the first 3 minutes, not getting in sync offensively. So we got some tough calls, and you know, we didn't react to those well. That's on me too, and we didn't play our game. But this is a tough one because that's a game we could have won, and we'll learn from. You know, they weren't playing our 4-girl, and they were really concentrating on clogging up, you know, our drivers and clogging up the middle. But I don't think they did anything special in the second half, Bill, that they didn't do in the first half. I just thought in the first half we moved the ball very well and made them pay for not playing some of our guys, even like they didn't play Maddie Ganser, and she made a great pass to Molly inside off a quick tic-tac-toe passing. I just think it was a simple case of we didn't move the basketball and move our bodies as well in the third quarter against their defense as we had in the first 2 quarters. They got 2 all-league players in 21 and 12. And I thought for the most part we did a real good job. On 12, she was 5 for 15. We did not do as good a job on Klotz. And she's a tough matchup because you really have to have someone big. And Infinity got in foul trouble against her, and we had to put some of our smaller guards on her. And the other thing is she killed us, you know, with a couple rebound hoops. It says she had 2 offensive rebounds. She had 10 defensive, but she killed us on the boards. But she's a great player, and I thought, yeah, we did not do as good a job defensively on her as we should have. But overall, they shoot 32% for the game, Bill. It wasn't our defense that lost this game. It was more our offense. And again, we went to 4 guards because Tricia's playing so well, and we have to practice a little more with our 4-guard lineup as far as what we're going to run with the 4 guards in there, because this was the first time we had to go to 4 guards. And I got a feeling in the league we're going to have to go to 4 guards more, and we're going to have to shore up our offense with 4 guards.
I definitely think that we had some great feeling in the locker room at halftime, considering that we had a decent lead and we were flowing really well on offense. So the entire team at halftime was really motivated and pretty confident that we would come out with the win if we played hard and continued with the same execution and same mentality that we had in the first half. I think Bucknell did a really good job adjusting to what we were doing in the first half, and I think we failed to adjust in the second half. Also, I think Coach mentioned it, and we talked about it in the locker room, that we didn't move the ball well. Each of us individually tried to contribute as much as we can, but I think that kind of was our downfall, because then we failed to pass the ball to our teammates and get other people open for shots that we made in the first half.
I think we'll learn from this, and this is our first defeat in the league, and the first time some of our guys have tasted defeat in the league, and we'll get better. You can learn in wins, but the losses sting more, and I think sometimes the lessons you learn in losses are a little more lasting. And I'm disappointed, but I'm confident this group will bounce back, and all we're thinking about is getting Lafayette on TV3 on Wednesday and getting back in the win column.